Hey y'all, so we're in the cucumber jungle here, and I want to show you a new variety that I tried this year, and I've got a couple ripe finally. I've been wanting to show you this, but I haven't found one ripe, or I haven't until now, and honestly I've had a challenge trying to figure out when they are ripe. So it's not the cucumbers, but it's the chrysanthemum melon, which I planted in the cucumber row going up the trellises. And yeah, let's just look at the plant and look at the fruit and see what's up. So there's the cucumbers. I showed you them before. They're doing really well, by the way. But here, these few plants on each side of the row, at the very end of the row here, are the chrysanthemum melons. And just looking, compared to the cucumbers, they didn't get as tall, and they wanted to branch out more, but you can see a runner going down there. But I kept them pruned back pretty well, and I was afraid that that would really stunt their growth, but honestly I don't think so. I've got a lot of young melons here. There's one closer to ripe, and he's on this side, the east facing side. Everything on this side of the row seemed to do a little better, but these seem to put out more and really seem to do well on the trellis system, which was kind of a surprise to me, but that is what I was wanting to try and see. So they get really white looking, and they should slip from the vine really easily. So we're going to pick a couple. See my hand there and see the size. Not real big, but big enough. Really firm. And there, that's what I'm looking for. This guy was actually already fell off, so this will be the one we cut. This is what I found the other day and had the best flavor and everything. So let's cut this dude open. So quick look at the start. This is the one that I pulled off the vine, and this is the one that fell off. And you can see that the stripes almost have to turn brown for it to get where I want it, and there's still a little tinge of green. So going by color, these were really hard to figure out, and basically the ones that have fell off the vine, that's the only way I've been for sure able to figure out when they're ripe. So let's cut open and see. And definitely softer, but it's still really firm, like a crunchy texture to it. So seeds, if you wanted to seed save, there they go. I may scoop these out and save them right quick, and then we'll cut into it and eat it. I always put my seeds, like squash seeds and melon seeds, if I try to save them. There's a lot of fancy ways of doing it, but I just like to put them on paperboard. This is old pizza box, and they seem to dry out really nice on that. So flesh is really white, starting to turn a little tinge of yellow. That's the pulp, but it's getting a little color to it. Let's taste this thing. Here it goes. You can see size wise how small it is. Still big enough. And this is not a melon like you think of it, like cantaloupe, honeydew, watermelon. I think they consider these, or American name is a Korean melon, which may not be actually Korean, Asian melon. I don't know where it got that name. Who knows? We rename everything to suit ourselves, but actually this one's a little past prime. It's a little bit mushy, and you notice I'm eating the skin. If I'd had to peel this, I wouldn't hardly have anything left, but that is what's so unique about these. You can eat the skin like an apple, and the taste of it, the description in the book describes it as a Greek yogurt. I don't eat yogurt, so I have no idea what that tastes like, but this is pretty close to a honeydew, a lot milder, but it has its own unique flavor in there too. May not be everybody's cup of tea, but I certainly like them. It's certainly something different. I don't think this is going to be something for me as a commercial crop, but for homestead, home use, I think this is an awesome variety. The vines put out plenty enough to eat for personal use, but because of the, because they're a little bit tricky to pick and figure out, and not many people know what they are, probably wouldn't be much of a commercial variety unless you had a group of people that wanted them. I don't know. So my opinions on this melon is really good, sweet, not as sweet as honeydew or cantaloupe, but really close. Love that you can eat the skin. I love the crunch. I like having something different. I mean, that's why you home garden. As far as market goes, I don't think I'd ever have a market for this. They're too tricky to get ripe, and they produce pretty well, but nothing like these, you know, nothing enough that I'd want to try to sell it. And it's just a little bit of a learning curve that I don't want to mess with because I don't think I have the market. For homesteading use, I think these would produce plenty. Me being a single person and living by myself, that small size is perfect for me. And there's something unique, something that I want to try. I like different stuff. So I'm sorry I'm eating all the way through this video, but I've been waiting on one of these to get ripe. I've only had one or two so far, but I decided to show you this before they all got gone. Hope y'all got some use out of it. Chrysanthemum melon, Asian type melon, great for homesteaders, not so much for market. If anybody knows more about this thing or these type of melons, please leave something in the comments below, because I want to know, and I'm sure some other people do. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all be good. Bye.